Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Wednesday, July 21st, 2021. I am Fredicia Liebert. The Ministry of Tourism is well on its way to creating an integrated agro-tourism experience at New River. Permanent Secretary John Hanley says with the completion of the perimeter fence, the Ministry of Tourism will now be able to proceed with its initiative in collaboration with the Department of Agriculture and other key stakeholders. The first phase of the project will be landscaping, then the eventual addition of key visitor facilities. The fence will also be instrumental in protecting the monuments and artifacts on site and will facilitate repair work to the historic ruins and other upgrades. The tourism product at New River will be a journey through Nevis's agricultural history through engagement with the key crops grown on the island in the past: cotton, indigo, tobacco, sugarcane, coconut, bananas, and ginger. The long-term objective is to integrate New River and Coconut Walk estates as well as Lime Keel as one cohesive tourism experience. The cotton ginnery on site will be transformed into a multimedia interpretation center which will provide detailed information to visitors and locals about Nevis's key agricultural commodities. At the conclusion of the project, it is expected that New River will provide the nucleus for a variety of agro-tourism and other experiences at the site and surrounding areas. As of Monday, July 19th, members of the public are only able to access New River Heritage Site between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Monday to Friday. To request permission to use the site on weekends, send an email to john.hanley@nia.gov.com or call 661-1965. COVID-19 protocols must be observed by all visitors to the site. The Department of Agriculture's Abattoir division has reported an increase in its production of meat products during the last 3 months. Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers, is congratulating the staff, saying the results are phenomenal.
For the second quarter, the abattoir would have seen an increase of 20.45% increase over the same quarter of production in areas such as ground beef, smoked hams, smoked chicken, meatballs, and also pork bacon. I am certain that the folks at the abattoir will be pleased with their effort. Not only here, but we have penetrated the market in St. Kitts as well too. You go into Value Mart, for example, in St. Kitts, you'll see all locally produced ground beef. You go to any one of the supermarkets here, you'll see that as well.
Meantime, in the second quarter of 2021, more than $90,000 was paid out to farmers in Nevis for supplying meat to the abattoir.
94.38% increase over the previous quarter. And May and June was significant month in contributing to this amount. For example, April, we would have paid out $14,076.58. In May, we would have seen a significant increase of $47,169.70. And then in June, $33,389.95, making it $94,636.23 paid out to our livestock farmers.
The Abattoir division in Nevis is also partnering with farmers in St. Kitts.
We did buy some beef from the island of St. Kitts, and we have had some significant increase in purchases there. But we have to understand as well, a lot of small business operators have certainly come into the market in recent times and have been selling their burgers. So you'll need your beef burger patties. Some have been selling a lot of patties as well that require ground beef along with pizzas and the like. So there are a lot of demand and increased demand for beef products. So we have certainly had some support from our farmers in St. Kitts, and I want to thank them. We got from St. Kitts just about 6,021 pounds of beef from St. Kitts, amounting to $39,136.50. So we are partners in this thing, Mr. President. We are partnering with livestock farmers in St. Kitts, and by the same token, Farmers in St. Kitts are partnering with farmers in Nevis. We have bridged that divide, and we are making sure that we are providing that level of sustainability in agriculture in the Federation.
Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers. Inspector Eureka Collins Percival of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force offered sound words of advice and encouragement to her colleagues at a ceremony held on July 16th on the occasion of her retirement. According to her colleagues, Inspector Collins Percival gave 26 years of sterling service to the police force.
I want us to know how to speak to people, the public especially. They are not your children. Some of us think that because we are police officers and have a little power, we can show off ourselves on people. But that does not go well with the organization. Remember, we are not better than anyone. And just like me, you would have to end up right back out there with the same persons you have mistreated. A word to the wise is enough. The CID, VCU, SVU staff, I know you think that I am hard on you, but I do what I do to get the best out of you. And when I leave, I will know deep down in my heart that I can rely on you.
Inspector Collins Percival joined the police force in 1995 as a special constable in St. Kitts, attaining the highest score on the police entry exam 2 years later. In May 1998, she was adjudged the best recruit of course number 28, the first woman to hold the title. She was transferred to the Nevis Division in February 2000.
I was promoted to corporal and then sergeant, and performed duties at CID and VCU. I, however, was promoted to inspector and thrown in the court and process department. Let me tell you something. I made prayer a big part of my time while prosecuting. Yes. If I realize a matter will be too difficult for me, I took that file to the Lord in prayer and asked him to help me. Even though I had my own questions, a question would just fall into my head, and without knowing it, the case was won. So please, don't be afraid to talk to God, because he wants to talk to you. Trust in him. It really works.
Inspector Collins Percival also urged the members of the police force to continue to work together to keep Nevis safe. Still to come,
we are ensuring that we are able to be in a position to shift some of the water from the Hamilton side.
The details right after this break.
I will take the vaccine.
I will take the vaccine.
I will take the vaccine.
Because being vaccinated is the best way to beat the pandemic.
Welcome back. The Premier's Ministry informs the general public that the High Commission of St. Kitts and Nevis in London will showcase published authors of St. Kitts and Nevis on its various social media platforms during the month of August 2021. Any author who is desirous of having his or her literary work showcased by the High Commission will be required to provide a copy of his or her books, a headshot photo, a brief autobiography of no more than 100 words, a link where interested persons may purchase a copy of their desired book. For more information or clarification, please contact the Premier's Ministry at 469-5521, extension 6155 or 6164. Minister responsible for water services in the Nevis Island Administration, the Honorable Spencer Brand, says upgrades to the water services network have been taking place around the island.
We are ensuring that we replace the roof of the 100-year-old stone tank there with a steel frame roof that will give us some additional water storage capacity at the Hamilton site. Mr. President, Those persons on the north side of the island of Nevis, over the past week, would have seen some difficulties with water. And we are ensuring that we are able to be in a position to shift some of the water from the Hamilton site to as far as Four Seasons to bring some relief to those persons in Newcastle and Camps and that side of the island.
Minister Brand was speaking during a sitting of the Nevis Island Assembly on Tuesday, July 13th at Hamilton House. He also spoke about a number of other initiatives that were undertaken by his ministry.
We would have installed a water storage tank, we would have installed a water filtration system, we would have connected a well that has been dormant for many years into the system and have it being treated. Now, Mr. President, we are securing that site. We believe that our water resource must be secured. We have completed securing the site there in Jessops, to the top of Jessops, at the intersection of Jessops and Barnsgott. And we are now ensuring that we complete the water facility there in the Hamilton area.
Minister responsible for water services, the Honorable Spencer Brand. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredicia Liebert. Thank you for viewing.